Hi guys, how are you? My name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel. And here I am bringing you another spooky, scary October video. And for this video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about my spookiest, scariest experiences I've ever, experienced. I'm here with my dog and we're just gonna tell you the real tea about this scary experiences. So I've never had a lot of scary experiences, but I feel like I've had 2 or 3 that are very scary. I believe in ghosts, I believe in aliens, I believe in demons, I believe in all that stuff. So ever since I was a kid, I really liked scary movies, spooky things, and I would never get scared until I was 20 years old. I started getting scared of horror movies. I don't know what happened, but that's just the way it went. And the first experience that comes to my mind whenever I want to talk about something scary is when I was about, I don't remember, 15 years old, and I would stay at my sister's house a lot on the weekends. And I was with my niece. My niece was I don't know, 10 years old at the time or something. And we would always stay up late, and we remember there was this Discovery Channel paranormal experience thing going on at the time, and we would watch that at 3 a.m. And we were watching that, everyone else was asleep. My nephew was 1 year old at the time. We're just chilling, watching scary stories, and then out of nowhere, there's the door handle. The door handle is usually like this when the door is closed. Out of nowhere, the door handle just went like if someone was gonna open, and we thought, oh my god, that's my sister, because she's gonna be like, shut up! And we just waited there for someone to come in through the door, and the handle was like this, and we were just waiting, and then the handle went like if someone was letting go of the handle. And we just didn't think anything of it. We're just oh, it's probably your brother. He woke up and he wanted to see what's up. It was very late, and we just went on with our merry lives. Not even 5 minutes later, the door handle does the same thing, but this time it goes chuk, and the door opens slightly. It doesn't go full open, it just chuk, chuk, does that thing, and we're we were so scared at that point. No one was coming in, there was no sound coming from the door, no one was waiting for us to say hello, nothing. So I tell her I'm gonna go check out if your brother's there, if anyone's there. And I open the door and I just look outside, and there was no one. The lights were off, there was no sign of someone having opened the door. It was just so crazy. And I closed the door and I'm we should probably go to sleep. And we did, and the next day we asked my sister hey, did Alex wake up? Did you wake up? Because this happened. And she was no, none of that happened. And to this day we don't know what caused that. I believe my sister is haunted because ever since she was a child she's been seeing stuff. She's very sensitive to that, so I believe she's haunted. Hence her kids are haunted, hence her house is haunted. So I do believe there was something going on there. And to this day, my nephew won't sleep in his room because he says he's seen a man in black just staring at him at night. And I don't know, there might be something happening in that house that we just don't know and we haven't seen. Second story I can think of is when I was studying abroad at Upstate in Boone, and I lived, I'm pretty sure East Hall was the oldest hall, the dorm in all campus. And I heard a lot of stories about East Hall being haunted. East Hall had 3 floors and 1 floor that was the basement, which actually turned into a haunted house every Halloween. The basement was supposed to be very haunted because it used to be dorms, but for some reason someone committed suicide in the bathroom in the basement. I don't remember why, but that's the story going around. So for spring break, everyone leaves, right? There was no one but me, being an international broke student. I was I'm not going anywhere, so I'm staying here. And I was in the first floor, right above the basement. And I'm pretty sure we were 3 people there plus the RA. And it was very alone. That's a ghost town whenever it's holidays because everyone just leaves. No one wants to be on campus. So I was there, I was with my best friend at the time. She was keeping me company because the dorm was pretty alone and she stayed for spring break too. So I was just gonna go to get some water from the water fountain, and my room was right next to the girls' bathroom, and you would have to go down the hall to go to the water fountain. And I was like, oh, I'll be right back. So I passed through the bathroom to go to the water fountain. I poured some water, and then when I was coming back, I hear the faucet running, and I'm like, in the bathroom, and I was like, there's literally no one here. Like, you could hear everything in that dorm. So if someone went into the bathroom, you could hear it. It's like a thing. But I didn't hear anyone going into the bathroom. So they would be like, oh, they left the faucet open. But there was no one there. I didn't hear any doors closing, anything. And I just went inside the bathroom and closed the faucet, and I went back to my room, and I was like, this just happened. Other than that, nothing ever happened to me in that dorm. I did go into the basement like twice. One time it's actually to film like a short student film for a class, and you could really tell there was some kind of vibe going on there. Like, it felt really depressing. The whole environment of it was just very dark, and it didn't feel right. And I don't know, I left, and I was in that dorm for just 2 semesters, I think. And then I left, and I think they were going to demolish the building because it's one of the oldest ones. And yeah, it has a very spooky vibe. It's very, very spooky. I'll put like a photo if I find any, but yeah, that was very scary. I love being alone at my house. I just love being alone. I can film, I can walk around without pants if I want to, I can do crazy makeup like this, it doesn't matter. I love being home alone. So I do stay home alone every time I can. When my parents go like, oh, we're gonna go eat, I'm like, bye. So I like being here with my dog. I believe the guest room is haunted because my room is like here, and then the guest room is right next to my room. So one day, all the windows were closed, there was no like air coming in. I'm just chilling in my room, and we have some portraits in the guest room. One of the portraits just like bloop, came tumbling down. It made like a buttload of noise, and I was just like, hello. I was alone, my dog was with me, and I just didn't know what that was. So I went in to check, and I can see how one of the portraits knocked on all the portraits, so everything was on the floor. And I was like, okay, maybe that was the wind. But I checked the windows, and there was no wind. Like, they were all closed, so I was like, that's definitely not sketchy. So I just picked up the portraits and left it there. And I don't know, that room just gives me like a vibe. It just feels crowded because we have like my dad's treadmill, and then there's a big bed, and everything we don't really use is in that room. So it just feels like maybe all those objects carry some energy, and they're like, it's like stored in that room. I don't know. Okay guys, so that was it for today's video. I hope you liked my spooky experiences, and maybe they were a little bit spooky for you. I try to do this as if I was telling a story to a friend because I consider you guys my friends. And thanks for supporting my videos. I'm so happy you guys have been liking them. And if you do have some scary stories, please let me know in the comments down below. I love reading scary stories, and then I spook myself to the point that I can just not sleep at night, but that's okay. Share with me your experiences and I'll be glad to read them. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and turn the notification bell on so you can get the latest news about my channel. Have a good day and see you guys soon in the next video. Bye!